far right isn't organised by a single group, but it does have a figurehead. Tommy Robinson, the former leader of the now disbanded English Defence League. Robinson, also known as Stephen Yaxley Lennon, led this large demonstration in London 2 days before the Southport killings.
We are the sons and daughters of warriors, of bravehearts, of fighters. To fight is in our DNA. It's in every single one of you.
All cultures, all ages, they're going to unite under one banner and they're going to show they are patriots of this amazing country.
What brings you out here today, man?
To support Tommy Robinson for the future of our country, really. You know, we've got a massive problem with Islam. The Labour Party won't fix it. Tories won't. Alright, Reform are heading in the right direction, but I don't think they are the solution.
What's the main thing for me? Well, I mean, you know, they say be part of the crowd, be counted. If you're unsatisfied with the way things are in this country, do something about it. Stand up, and they say, if not now, when? If not you, who?
Well, I'm British. I'm Welsh first, obviously, but I'm British, so I wouldn't miss this for the world.
A better future. A future that we can give over to our children better than what we've had to go through.
We love our country, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We're very passionate.
It's out of control, mate, isn't it?
I just want to end the two-tier policing, want to stop people being pepper sprayed and curb stomped for protesting against the police. I'm not a fan of state tyranny. You may be able to tell based off the t-shirt, I oppose tyranny in all its forms.
You oppose tyranny?
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
I know I should be straight in the gulag, shouldn't I, for opposing tyranny.
What are some of the things that you think are going wrong?
Immigration, for a start. Out of control, mate. Out of control. Yeah.
Everything's going wrong, and it has been going wrong for 20 years. Mass uncontrolled migration. The reasons for that is clearly to bring up GDP, even if it's like 0.25%, but in reality, per capita, our GDP is going down, it's not going up.
It's been taken over by somebody up top, and Starmer's just a puppet. You know, it's been guided by whoever. To let all these immigrants in, illegal immigrants in, this is wrong.
English people housing, I'm one of them. I got rejected last week under medical grounds, disgrace. But housing, one of the main issues. You look at everyone on the street, it's English, enough's enough.
But the third world market.
Yeah.
That is it. We are turning into a third world country, bringing them all here, and that's the problem. Look at what happened in Leeds. Look at what happened, Manchester Airport. It's a mess. Well. Absolute mess. Yeah, it is. It is.
You three seem a little bit younger than most people here.
Yeah.
But we're the
it's
ones
our
who
generation that's going to suffer.
I
think there's a growing number of Islamic people in the country. Could quite possibly see, I don't want to see Sharia law introduced, but I think it's quite possible in the next 10 to 15 years if we don't change course in the way we're heading. So, yeah.
In schools, they're pressuring us to learn about Islam and learn about the people that are coming over. I don't want to learn about that. I want to learn about my culture, my beliefs, and I'm proud to be English.
Instead of teaching them how
have they taught you about the Magna Carta?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Have they taught you about the Bill of Rights?
No, I don't remember that.
Did you learn about the Battle of Agincourt?
No.
You don't know about the Battle of Agincourt?
No. They're teaching us in school. They were teaching us about about Islam, about Prophet Muhammad, and all their ideologies. They barely covered Christianity at all.
Did they tell you about how he was a warlord who brutally murdered people?
No, they wouldn't say any of that. And when I tried to stand up and say that some of them things, I would get in trouble for it.
They told you?
Yeah, I would get in trouble for it. I would get suspended from school because apparently I was being racist. I wasn't. I was just trying to,
You're questioning an ideology.
Yes, I was questioning the ideology, and in my opinion, it's not the right ideology.
people think that people like us are a bunch of mongs, and and we're obviously not. We're passionate, we love our country, and we're seeing it just taken over, by all these migrants.
Yeah, mate.
Women are not safe on the streets.
How do you feel where you come from? Where do you come from?
I'm from Bucks, but you don't feel safe. You've got men sort of leering at you, not English men.
They're trying to take away my free speech in school. They're trying to silence me in school, to suspend me from school for, trying to stand up and discuss stuff about Islam, the wrongs of it. So they only say, Islam's a peaceful religion, but if you look into their book, you find out it's not.
What do you think of the British justice system?
It's still prosecuting.
It would be a good idea.
That's a good one.
It would be a good idea.
That is still prosecuting some of my mates from 1971 and 72.
What, in Ireland?
They've been tried 3 times, 3 occasions, 1 no case to answer, 1 dismissed, 1 not guilty, and now he's being charged again. That's not justice, that's persecution.
Living in a dystopian hellscape, really. People being arrested for jokes, people being arrested for silently praying in their own heads. Isabel Vaughan, that happened twice. Several other people being arrested for speech, being arrested for opinions, people being debanked for opinions, but not murderers or terrorists or rapists. No, they can have bank accounts just fine, but people who have opinions, they can't have bank accounts.
Basically, if you don't follow the narrative and you go against the narrative, for example, the Stradey Park Hotel, you will end up getting arrested, you will end up being targeted, like I was and many other. There was 45 arrests in the Stradey Park Hotel. The vast majority were within the locality, and the vast majority were unlawful.
I don't think exposing government corruption is a crime. I think it's a duty.
I'm an Iranian, I'm a guest in Britain, and I'm extremely grateful for the British and their hospitality and the way they treat, foreigners. But ultimately, this is for the British. The British, the natives, the Aboriginal of this land, they have to fix this. We can help as foreigners, as migrants, as guests, as people who live in this country. We can be shoulder to shoulder with them, but they are the ones that have to make the movement.
Get our country back!
The new government is now under pressure to deal with the anger that drove so many to the streets and the enduring fear of those who were targeted.